Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2021 Harvest Invitational here in Natrona Heights, Pennsylvania. It's going to be a good one. We have the Nebo Crossing Academy's very own Bulldogs from Nebo, North Carolina. On the left side of your screen, they're going to be wearing the red jerseys. On the right side, we have the Slippery Rock Panthers from the Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania. They're going to be in the blue jerseys on the right side, the way the tournament's formatted. There are two conferences, an East and a West conference, 3 teams each, a total of 6 teams in the tournament. You play your own conference one time, then they select one team outside of your conference for your third matchup. And so this is going to be the final match of pool play between both of these teams. Right now the Bulldogs are 1-1, Panthers are 2-0. So if the Panthers do get this victory, they go into the first seed and we get to go home a happy bunch. But if Nebo able to pull this upset and take home the W, we'll have to do some number crunching and see who goes home early tonight. But yeah, first place from each conference does not have to play after their pool play has finished. Second and third place have to battle it out because we're going to get round 1 underway here on Thursday evening. It's going to be the final 2 games, and yeah. So Panthers fighting for the right to go to Wendy's after this. Nebo might be doing the same. But it's the battle of the cats and the dogs on the court right now, the blue and the red. We'll see how it goes. Starting us off here for the Slippery Rock Panthers, it's number 1, Juliana Toth. Top service, a good one, up and over. Kylie from the back line gets that one forward. Sent over to the far side from Emily. Nice touch up by Cassandra. Good diving play, keeping this one alive. Brittany from the back line getting her efforts known. Cassandra here with a slapper. Nice block by Kylie. Katrina near side. Monica there with a tip up and across. Hits the near side hands of what I believe was Kayla. Kayla Waddell down the near side. Not quite able to get that one past the uprights. Panthers at the first point of game number 1. It is a best of 3. First team to claim 2 sets. Good diving play by Kylie. Good diving play by Taylor. Katrina down near side. Monica with the backhander. Up, over. Not able to make it past the netting. We're tied at 1 here in game 1. Both teams are warranted 1 timeout per set just to keep everything flowing. Don't want people slowing down the tournament too much. Good service up by Waddell. Kept alive by Ellie topside Toth. And then Cassandra there with that third touch. Not able to make it over in 3. The 4th touch is made. And the fault is blamed. Bulldogs up 2-1. Good service by Waddell. Kept alive by Taylor. Front side to Katrina down the near side. Monica with a big slapper, and she finds herself a point. And it's time to back up here early on in the set. We do play to 25 in a win by 2 scenario if that does arise. If we make it to a game 3 somehow, some way. It hasn't happened today, but we still have yet to write history. Good service by Cassandra. Waddell down the near side. Kept alive. Back into the fray by Emily. And then the finalizer by McKenna. Watt down the near side. Good punch by Monica. Able to get that one past the netting. Down without a second contestant. And the Panthers take the lead 3-2. But if it does go into a game 3, it's a first to 15. Win by 2 as well. Cassandra there with a nice slammer. Gets that one between 3 defensemen on the other side of the court. And the captain of the Panthers shown her serving game strong. Panthers now at 4, Bulldogs at 2. Cassandra there with a good service up and across from the back line. Kayla able to find the hand of Brittany back into the fray and sent up and across. Down the near side by Katrina, able to get Monica, get that one to the back line. Waddell getting a touch on that one, but not quite able to get that one mustered forward. Panthers now at 6. Bulldogs at 2. Scoreboard says 5-2. We're going to roll with it. 5-2 in game 1. Cassandra Eisler with another service. Good right-hander up and across. Kept alive by Emily. Down the far side. Good shot up and across the bow by Summer Alkire. Katrina down the near side. Right-hand attack comes out by Monica Alkire. Back into the Panther zone. Goes off of Watt, off of Cassandra, and out the back end and through the paint. Bulldogs find their 3rd point of the series. Panthers remain at 5. 2 points the gap and closing. Here's Kylie Taylor, number 33 in red. Good left-hander up and across, goes off Juliana forward. Katrina off to the far side. Monica DePue here with a nice right-hander. Cut across, out of bounds off the near side by the faintest of margins. 1 point's the difference. Panthers still lead, but it's only by 1. Ellie Taylor with a nice beamer goes up and across to Ellie with the first touch. Katrina with the secondary. Finalizer by Juliana Toth goes off of Brittany into the backfield. Kylie after that one, not able to meet it as it hits the bench. It's deemed out of bounds. Panthers now lead by 2. Timeout by the Nebo Bulldogs. We'll be right back after the break. 6-4 is our score. Panthers lead. Both teams ready to rock, ready to roll. 6-4 is the score. Panthers lead. Katrina here with the service, number 22 in the royal blue. Right-handed service up and across. Kylie with the first touch hits the backboard, holding up the bucket. Brittany on the front line, getting a touch on this one down the near side. Comes across from a shot from McKenna. Katrina controlled. Ellie backline attack comes out for Cassandra. Not able to meet that one past the netting as it falls short. The Bulldogs pick up point number 5. McKenna Gardner there with the service goes up, skips it across, and that one finds some paint. 6-all is the score. We're tied. McKenna there with the service, comes up and across, goes off Juliana front side, tipped up and across, good touched. There's his 4 touches. Really whistle, just making the Panthers not really want to play that one through. Cassandra did get her foot underneath that one in time, but the play was already called dead, so the Huskies pick up another point. Coach Isaac on the bench pleads the case that I just told you. Referee says he doesn't see it that way. We're going to play on. 7-6 is the score. Hits the light, kept alive. Good finish off there by Summer. Cassandra with the first, Ellie with the second. Down the near side, Monica here with a nice slap right up into the corner. Kept alive by Waddell off the backside. Goes off McKenna and then over the shoulder by Brittany. Ellie back into the fray. Cassandra there with a nice tip up and across. Goes off the far side. Emily looks to almost twist her ankle. Emily there to finish off that play. In the back line, Kylie able to find Emily. Down the near side, comes out with a big slap, goes past the block of Ellie, down off the ricochet, and a good shot by Summer. And she finds herself point number 8 on the tally board for the girls in red. 2 goals to lead, 2 points to lead here in set 1. Good service by McKenna, goes off Cassandra. Ellie there, controlled top side. Monica DePew there with a nice slap, comes up, not across as that one, able to get this one top side. Emily back into the fray. I think Kylie might have called off that shot, but who's to really say other than the girls themselves? 7-6 is the score. 1 point is the difference. Monica DePew here, number 11 to serve this one up for the Panthers. Good right-hander up and across, touched up by Summer. Able to find McKenna. Back set over to Brittany. Brittany here with a nice right-hander, goes off Ellie, down it goes, and the Bulldogs take the lead back by 2. Substitution called. Evangeline Thomas onto the front line, and onto the bench goes Kayla Waddell. Good service by Brittany, getting a touch on this one from the back line. Cassandra diving play by Katrina, not able to meet that one, and the double digits have been met from the service from Brittany Henum. Here's number 8, Brittany, coming out with another service for the Bulldogs. Good right-handed service, goes up over, goes off lot, thrown back over, but not able to be returned by Ellie Hendricks. 11-7 is now the score, and the Panthers find themselves trailing for what seems to be the first time this tournament. Brittany's service goes off. Juliana Cassandra from the back line finds Ellie there to tip that one up and across with that third touch. Evangeline. McKenna down the near side. Summer with the attack comes over the netting, goes off of Ellie. Straight up. Katrina getting a touch on this one over to Juliana. Throws this one back over to the red paint. Brittany from the back line finds its way to Emily, and that's finished off by McKenna. Depew. Ellie, nice shot by Toth, out of bounds off the backside. And the score is now 12-7. Panthers just looking to make up some lost ground here in game number 1. They did trail in their first series of the evening against Temple, but that ended up becoming a comeback for the girls in blue. Good control by Monica. Juliana Toth there, the final touch, not quite able to make that one over top the netting. Defeated by the Borders. Silver Rock calling the timeout. 13-7's the score, and the Bulldogs in the lead. Both teams ready to rock, ready to roll. 7-13's the score. Service by Brittany, able to get this one up and over. Katrina able to find Ellie down the near side. Juliana Toth here with a nice right-hander. Hits the netting, not able to pass go, not able to collect $200. 14-7 with a 7-point lead. The Bulldogs really make themselves at home here. Brittany Hundum able to get that one up and over. Nice diving play by Katrina. Now down the near side, Toth leaving that one out. Trying not to bite herself a chunk out of the bleachers. 15-7. Bulldogs extending the lead by now another point. Good underhanded service by Brittany. Katrina able to find this one over to Ellie down towards the near side. Soth here with a big right-hander, scores! And the Panthers looking to pick themselves up by their bootstraps, get back into this one. It's early. We still got plenty of volleyball left to be played. We haven't even hit our halfway mark of what I expected to be our service count. 15-8, Panthers trail. Here's Taylor Hendricks. Number 5 in red to serve this one up and over. Goes off McKenna towards the top side. Emily to the Panthers side. Cassandra here with the attack comes up. Nice save by Kylie on the back line. Secondary by McKenna. Able to find Emily. Sends this one over the shoulder. Taylor. Ellie. Top side. Cassandra here with a nice tip up and across the netting. Evangeline swinging at that one, but not able to make that one up. Panthers now at 9. Bulldogs at 15. Taylor Hendricks here with a nice one up and across, goes off McKenna. Able to find Emily down the near side. Right hand attack by Summer, controlled by Taylor. Front line tipped off by Ellie. McKenna on the defensive end for the Bulldogs. Finds Emily down the near side. Summer with another attack, goes off Monica. Ellie top side to Cassandra here with a nice right hander kept alive by McKenna. Back to the Panthers side. Toth. Ellie down the near side to Toth with a right hander kept alive by Kylie. Thrown into the corner, out of bounds off the back end. And the Panthers hit double digits. 5 points the gap. Panthers at 10, Bulldogs at 15. Good service by Taylor Hendricks. McKenna off the near side. Emily able to find Summer off the block of Juliana Toth. Evangeline throws it to the Panthers side. Ellie, Cassandra. Down the near side to Toth with the right hander. Nice control by Brittany. Throws this one up. Kylie there with that secondary finalization by Brittany. Able to throw this one to the Panther paint. Able to find Juliana. Here's Ellie down towards the near side. Juliana here with a nice right hander. Deep into the zone. Throws it into the next county. And the Bulldogs make it number 16 on the tally board. 6 points the gap. Panthers down. Looking to bring this comeback here and now. Summer Alkire there, number 15 to serve that one up for the Bulldogs. Ellie finds Juliana off the right hand, hits the netting, not able to pass go. And that's going to be point number 17 for the Nebo Bulldogs. Good right-hander by Summer, hits the netting. And one Panther player boldly said short before the ball even left her hand. I don't know if she knew something we didn't, but 11-7 is the score now. Panthers picking up that last point. Right-handed by Ellie down the near side. Let go out of bounds. I wasn't even sure myself. It took me halfway through that word to figure out which one it was. 18 now for the Bulldogs. 11 for the Panthers. MLI Lincoln's there, shooting it up and over, goes off Toth, off Taylor's. Finalization by Katrina, able to throw this one to the red paint, kept alive. Off the near side of Evangeline, MLI over to Evangeline yet again into the back line. Diving play by Ellie Hendricks, able to find Cassandra down towards the near side. Juliana Toth up over, outside of the Candy Canes, and that one is deemed out of bounds. Panthers are made out 11, 19 now for the Nebo Bulldogs. Substitution called onto the front line, number 24, Sydney Nash. Onto the bench, number 11, McKenna Gardner. Good service up and over by MLI. Diving efforts by Ellie Hendricks. Not enough to keep that one in the play. 20 points on the board for the Bulldogs. They're 5 away from closing out this first set in the best of 3. Good service up and over by MLI Lincolns. Kept alive by Taylor, able to get to Katrina down the near side. Cassandra here with a nice set up and across, and then diving play by Kylie. Into the hands of Evangeline, front side. Kylie here with a nice shot. Diving play by Monica, able to find Katrina up to the top side. Cassandra here with a nice right-hander, comes up and across with the attack. Goes off Evangeline, able to find Brittany on the backside. And Kylie there to finish that one off. Juliana, Katrina, down the near side. Juliana Toth with a nice attack, out of bounds, and the Bulldogs are one closer to the end. 21 to 11. 10 points the gap. Nebo feeling pretty good right now. MLI Lincoln's service up and over. Katrina down near her side. Same here with the attack comes up. Nice control by Brittany to the front line. Up against the netting and finished off by MLI Lincolns. Katrina down to the near side. Toth here with the sidearm. Gets this one up and over. Summer able to get a touch on this one. Secondary by Kylie. Nobody for the third unless you count the floorboards. And the Panthers bring it back within 9. 12 to 21 is our score. Here's Juliana Toth at the top of the serving order for the Slippery Rock Panthers. Good right-hander sends this one soaring. Kylie with the first touch. MLI able to get this one top side. Finished off by Sydney Nash. Taylor, Katrina. Top side to Cassandra. With the right-hander gets this one up and across. Kylie there with control. Able to find MLI on the back line. Over the shoulder comes out by Nash. Hits the netting. Not able to make that one over. My bad, that was Thomas. 13 now for the Panthers. 21 remains for the Bulldogs. Here's Juliana Toth, your number 1 for the girls in blue. With a nice right-handed service, gets this one up and over. Kylie there with her control out to the blue paint, able to find Monica. Throws this one back over where it came from. The tip by Kylie, not able to get it over. The battle with the netting between Evangeline Thomas, Kylie Taylor, and the netting. The netting always wins, and in this case, it rang true once again. 14-21. Juliana there with a service, comes up and over, goes off. Summer from the back line, able to find its way into the hands of MLI. Thrown backside. Brittany there with a nice attack, controlled by Ellie. Nice set up and across the netting from Katrina. Down the far side from Thomas, able to find its way into the hands of Kylie. Sends over the netting. Juliana, Katrina down the near side. Monica here with a nice right-hander, gets this one into the back line. Diving play by Brittany, able to keep this one going. Katrina there sends this one to the red paint, able to get a touch on this one from the back line. Summer able to find Kylie there, bumps this one over to the Panthers side. Ellie, Katrina, top side to Cassandra. Right-handed attack comes out with a boomer. Nice control on the backside. MLI getting the first touch on this one. Brittany there with that secondary. Finalization by Summer Alcar. Ellie, Katrina down near side. Monica here with a nice right-handed to get into the corner, scoring, and they have yet another chance to get back into this game. Panthers now at 15. Bulldogs at 21. 6 points are the difference. We'll see how long that lasts. Juliana Toth here with a nice right-hander, getting a hand on this one. Brittany from the back line, able to find Kylie there with a bump. Top side, shot out and across. Sydney Nash there with a nice control on that one. Katrina down near side. Monica here with a nice right-hander. Goes off the side of the hand, not the touch she wanted. Ellie, Katrina, top side to Cassandra. Right-handed top touch over the netting. Good control. Sydney Nash coming out here showing us what she got. Katrina, top side to Cassandra. Right-handed attack. Nice block off the far side. Kylie over the shoulder. Taylor finds his way to Katrina. Katrina here down to the near side. Monica DeBue here with the right-hander. Not able to beat out the netting. And the momentum has shifted. 22 now for the Bulldogs, 15 for the Panthers. We'll see what happens. Substitution call, number 12 coming back on Kayla Waddell to play the back line in spot of number 30, Evangeline Thomas. Kayla Waddell there with that service, kept alive by Monica front line. Katrina not able to make a play on that one. It went across the netting. Sydney Nash there throwing that one back down from where it came from, and she finds herself the 23rd tally for the Nebo Bulldogs. Good service by Waddell from the back line. Taylor able to find its way over to Katrina. Katrina setting up. Toth from the back line, bumps this one up and across. Waddell from the back line. Brittany on the front. Finds its way into the hands of number 24, Sydney Nash. That one's thrown a little too much saucy off the back end. And that one finds its way into the pocket of the Panthers. 16-23 is now the score. Sandra Eisler here, that's captain of the Panthers. Serve this one up. Line drive goes in the bucket. Look at that. A hole-in-one if you might even want to consider it that. 17 now for the Panthers. 23 remains for the Bulldogs. Panthers cutting it close. Cassandra there with a line drive. Goes off Kylie back to the blue paint. Watt leaves that one go, and that one just hits the ground uncontested. Match point, Bulldogs. Kylie Taylor there. Nice diving play by Ellie, able to find Katrina. Set back line. Toth here with the sidearm. Comes up and across. Goes off Summer. Katrina with it up. Scoring! And the Panthers still not done yet. 18 to 24. 6-point gap. They have one mistake to make up this game. It's a win by 2 with no cap on it. Katrina there with a nice service. Summer on the defensive end. Emily back to Summer on the far side here with a nice right-hander. Comes up and across. Katrina able to find Ellie top side. Watt there to bump this one up and across. From the backside, Waddell able to find his way into the hands of Emily. Bumps this one over the shoulder. Katrina from the back line finds Ellie down towards the near side. Monica here with a nice right-hander into the red zone. Kylie. Off Emily. Kylie with a shot. Nice control by Toth. Ellie here with the dump off. Kept alive by Emily on her knees. Kylie with a shot. Not able to pass the netting. Maybe a little bit more mustard would get it through the netting, but here we are with a 19-24 game. Panthers looking to catch up. Trina Eisler there with a nice service. Up into the far side corner. Kayla with the first. Kylie with the secondary. Down towards the near side. Nash able to finish that one off. Cassandra. Ellie down the near side. Monica DePew here with a nice tip across the netting. Brittany there reading that play beautifully. Able to control it back to the Panthers side. Ellie down near side. Monica DePew here yet again. Scoring. Another shot. Panthers down by 4. The gap is closing. Will it consume? Who's to say? Trina there with a service from the back line. Kayla able to find a hand down the near side. Nash able to get this one back into the mix. Kylie there to finish that one off. Cassandra on the defensive side for the Panthers. Able to find Ellie down towards the near side. Able to find DePew here with a nice touch across. Brittany there to return that favor. Cassandra, Ellie down the near side. Monica here with a nice right-hander. Kept alive off of Kayla. Outside. It's the scorekeeper. And that one's going to be a Panther point. Deemed out of bounds. 21. Now for the Panthers. 24 for the Nebo Bulldogs. Number 12, Kayla Waddell onto the bench, onto the back line. Number 30, Evangeline Thomas. For the Panthers, here's number 22. Katrina Eisler there with a nice service. Diving play, cross the netting, out of bounds. Panthers 2 points away from making this comeback a reality. Katrina there with a nice right-handed service, goes off. That was a boop. That's the first boop I've ever seen in volleyball. 23-24, 1 point's the gap. Panthers have a chance. Trina there with the service, comes up across, goes off the hands of Summer. Far side, kept alive. No, out of bounds. We're tied up. We're going into extra innings. Off of the touch of number 23, Emily Lincolns. The Panthers are living the Vita Loca. Some might even say, I don't know. Somebody's probably said that before. Emily getting a touch on this one. Brittany up to the far side. Summer there to finish that one off on the back line. Katrina able to find his way to Ellie. Sent down towards the near side. DePew here with a nice right-hander. Out of bounds by the nearest of margins. You couldn't even fit a small child between the line and the ball. 25-24. Another substitution called. Sydney Nash onto the bench. Number 24 in her spot is number 11, McKenna Gardner. We haven't seen her in about 20 services. McKenna service. Cassandra with the control. Ellie, far side to DePew here with a nice tip across the netting. Summer, Alkire, top side. Emily back into the fray. Here's Alkire there to finish off that play. Cassandra able to find his way into the hands of Ellie down the near side. DePew with a big touch. Hits the netting. What a block by Brittany. Evangeline from the back line finds way into the hands of Summer. Nice block by Ellie Hendricks. She keeps the Panthers' dream alive with that block. And we're tied yet again. 25 all. We're tied up like a hog in a rodeo. Monica DePew here with the service. Deep out of bounds. And the deuce has been broken. The Bulldogs need one more to take home this first set. We might be here for a while. Brittany Henham there with that service from the back line. Cassandra able to find Ellie. Down the near side, Juliana top with a slap, comes up and across. Nice save by Kylie. Towards the netting, blocked away, hits the netting. No contest was made from the Panthers side. And yet again, we're tied. 26 apiece. Nothing separates these two teams right now other than the netting. Taylor Hendricks here, number 5 for the Panthers, here to serve this one up. The demanding right hand. Kept alive by Evangelini, able to get this one over to McKenna down the near side. Summer here with a nice shot across the netting. Comes off of Depew, able to find his way to Ellie over to the near side top there to finish it off. McKenna able to get this one into the fray. Summer able to find Emily there to finish that one off. Katrina from the back line. Ellie down to the near side. Top blocked away. Nice control by Ellie, able to get this one back over to the red paint. Emily shoots out of bounds. Panthers have the lead 27-26. The Panthers want to go to Wendy's after this game. Taylor Hendricks, service up and over. McKenna controlling this one forward. Emily. McKenna backline attack comes up over towards the near side. Juliana controlling Ellie down to the near side, controlling this one over the netting. Good shot by Toth, returned back by Kylie. Shot over, Ellie scores! Ellie just did it all! Both the tiebreaker and the difference maker. Final score of game 1 is 28 for the Panthers, 26 for the Bulldogs. We'll move into game 2 here in this best of 3 here shortly. Thanks for tuning into the Slipper X Sports Network. We'll be right back. Alrighty, but looks like both teams ready to rock, ready to roll down on the court for set 2 in this best of 3. We're playing at 25 in this game. If it does go into a game number 3, we'll be playing to 15. All games are a win by 2 scenario, as we saw our first situation arise so far in day number 1 of the tournament. No series has gone all 3 sets. So we might see our first tonight. I think these coming into today, I had Nebo taking us out in this game. I'm just going to be honest with you. And across the bracket, I had Oak Level going all the way as our first place seed from the West Conference. Of course, these two teams being from the East, they're battling for first place currently. We'll see how this one plays out. If Nebo does end up winning this game and does go into a tiebreaker, they have the tiebreaker in hand as they go head-to-head standings. First and foremost, if those are tied, then we go into more in-depth, but that's for a later time. Monica Depew able to get a touch. Joeliana down the near side. Cassandra tips this one up and across. Kylie. McKenna over to Brittany. Right-hand attack comes up over. Scores! Good attack by Brittany. She's back there somewhere. 1-0 is the score here early in game 2. The first point going to the girls in red. Sorry, I'm used to casting football. 1-0 is the score. Good service by Kayla. Ellie, Katrina, down near side. Cassandra with the attack. Good hand by Kylie. If you couldn't see her, she was there. Brittany with a touch. Cassandra's controlled down the near side of Toth, and that one's finished off. Kayla, forward. Emily, down the near side. Kylie here with a tip across the netting, goes past the block of Toth. Katrina there with the spin-around. Katrina with the first touch. The secondary by Monica. McKenna, top side. Slap comes up and across by Brittany, controlled from the back line. Ellie able to find Katrina. Cassandra just not able to get that one across the netting. The approach was a little wonky, and the delivery was a little willy. If you understand that reference, congratulations. You're almost as old as I am. 2-0. Service up and across by Kayla. Taylor Hendricks able to find Katrina up to the far side. Toth there to finish that one up. Diving play by Summer keeps this one in the fray. Juliana touches that one against the netting. Which side they're going to call? They're going to call Kylie Taylor crossing the netting. Not crossing the netting, but crossing the line underneath the netting. I think it was a little bit of a both sides on that, but I'm not here to call the game. Juliana Toth there with a nice service. Kylie there to return that one back to the blue paint. Juliana, Katrina, topside, Cassandra with the attack. Nice control by Summer. McKenna down near side. Kylie there to finish that one off for the Bulldogs. Ellie, Katrina, down the near side. Monica here with the attack. Nice control by Alkire back to the Panther zone. Ellie, Katrina, tipped across the netting to the far side. Good diving effort. Cassandra not able to finish that one back over across the border. Brittany's diving effort does in fact pay off. 3-1 is the score. And 2 points is the gap. If you want a better camera angle, Harvest casted all of these games. Not sure where they're archived, if they're archived, but they're probably out there somewhere if you look hard enough for them. Good service by Taylor. Goes off Ellie out of bounds. And the Bulldogs pick up their 4th tally. Kylie Taylor there with that service. Taylor Hendricks down the near side. What a touch by Monica DePew. Somehow keeps from biting the dust. And but nonetheless, there was no third touch made on that one. 5-1 is the score. 4 points the gap. Bulldogs right now in the lead. Kylie Taylor throwing this one up over out of bounds. Panthers have a little daylight at the end of the tunnel after all. 3 points the gap here in game 2. Gracie Heitzrider onto the court for the first time this series to play the front near side. She's going to cross over to the far side to play that outside hitter position here shortly. But Cassandra Eisler there with a nice service. Kylie back to the Panthers side. Monica, Katrina down the near side. Monica here with a nice right-hander, gets this one up and across. Good touch by Summer. Emily finds Brittany here with a nice sidearm back to the Panthers paint. Juliana, Katrina, topside, Heitzrider here with a nice right-hander, comes up and across, goes off Kayla. Kylie, topside, Brittany here with a nice over-the-shoulder bump to complete that play. Cassandra from the back line finds Katrina down the near side here with the Pew with a nice beamer into the back line, and nobody's home for that secondary touch. The lone wolf out there, Kayla Waddell there with the first and only on that play. It was a good first initial touch. Gave her team an effort, but 2 points to the gap now. Panthers closing it slowly but surely. Cassandra there with a nice right-hander, comes up, back over by McKenna. Let go. Good eye by Heitzrider. In fact, that was out of bounds, deemed by the far side line judge. Here's Cassandra Eisler. With a nice right-hander, comes up and across, goes off Kylie. Far side hits the wall, out of bounds. Panthers tied up with the Bulldogs yet again. I think I've said that a couple times before. I'm not entirely sure, though. Cassandra Eisler here to serve it up yet again for the girls in blue. Good right-hander up and across. Let go. And bounds. Good right-hander by Cassandra. Diving play by Kylie. Returned out of bounds. Will the timeout be called now? 7-5 is the score. Panthers with a 2-point lead. Gonna wait a while. We don't know if extra innings are gonna happen this game or not, so we'll wait. Cassandra here with a nice right-handed service, goes off McKenna down towards the near side. Kylie with a secondary gets this one back into the fray. Summer Alkire there to finish that one off to the Panthers side. Cassandra Eisler on the backside, Katrina Eisler on the front, down towards the near side. Monica to be here with the right-hander, comes up and across, diving effort by Waddell. Not quite able to get that one up and rolling. Waddell going to take a seat on the bench in spot of her on the back far side. Evangeline Thomas, number 30. We'll see how this one works out. Playing a six-woman return against Cassandra Eisler's service. We'll see how this one plays out. Good right-hander, hits the netting, and the 6 men back did not matter. 2 points the gap, 8-6 is the score. Panthers right now in the lead. Good service by McKenna, down center avenue, Juliana, Katrina, top side of Depew here with a nice right-hander, gets it off the netting, and enough disturbance on that ball to not be readable. I'm confused. 9-6, Panthers right now in the lead by 3. Katrina there with a nice service, goes off Emmeline, finds its way down the near side. Brittany here with a bump over top, the netting top, able to find Ellie down the near side. Monica Depew here with a nice right here, gets this one into the corner, down here, out of bounds. Oh, there's the replay. Do what you want with it. I don't know, man. That's a weird one. 2 points to gap, 9-7. Underhanded service by Brittany, able to get that one to the Panthers crease. Cassandra top side. Nice shot across by Monica Depew, controlled by McKenna. Kylie down the near side. Summer there to sidearm this one over to the Panthers side. Todd with the first, Ellie with the secondary. Cassandra here with the finalization to the red crease. Summer able to find its way to McKenna top side. Nice shot across the netting by Evangeline Thomas. I'm not sure if you want me to say your full name or not, but it's on the roster. I got to do it. Panthers not able to get that one past the netting. We're 1 point difference yet again. 9-8. Bulldogs down by 1. Brittany there with a nice service. Goes off Monica. Ellie. Top side of Monica comes out with a big attack. Kept alive by Kylie. Secondary. Able to find its way back over to Emily. Cassandra. Ellie. Down the near side. Monica here with a nice right hand. It comes up and across. McKenna able to find Emmeline down the near side. Summer here with a nice shot. Hits the midsection of the netting. And that one gets caught in the bear trap. Panthers reach 10. Bulldogs remain with 8. Monica Depew here to serve this one up for the Slippery Rock Panthers. Big right-hander hits the netting. Not able to get that one across the netting. Easy come, easy go. Service error for service error. 10-9's the score. 1 points the gap yet again. Here's Summer Alkire, number 15, and the Bulldogs red. With a nice right-handed service, comes up and across. Diving play by Katrina, able to find Ellie down the near side. Here's Juliana Toth there to finish it off. Goes off Kylie. McKenna back up into the fray. Finished off by Emily. Kept alive by Katrina, able to find his way to Ellie. Topside out to Heights around here with a nice right-hander. And deep into the zone. Kept alive by Brittany. Secondary by Summer. Back down center avenue and finished off. What a play by the Bulldogs to keep this one alive. Topside Ellie. The Heights around throws this one over to the red paint. Diving play by Brittany. Kept alive by Katrina to return the favor. Summer front side. Evangeline, near side goes off. Emily to the Panthers paint. Katrina able to find Ellie down towards the near side. Juliana Toth here with a nice right-hander. Down, finds a little bit of an opening and hits the straight pretty magnificently. Panthers now at 11. Bulldogs at 9. It's a close one. It's a close one. Panthers right now lead the series 1-0. They need one more to close it out and be undefeated coming out of day number 1. But Nebo has more to say. Taylor Hendricks there with a nice service, goes off Kylie. Kept alive by Emily to the Panthers side, it falls. Katrina able to find its way to Ellie down towards the far side. Cassandra here with a nice slapper, comes out the backside in a big way. Timeout called by the Nebo Bulldogs. 12 for the Panthers, 9 for the Bulldogs. We'll be back after the break. sides ready to rock, ready to roll. We're here in game 2 in this best of 3. We're playing at 25. It's a 12-9 game. Good service by Taylor Hendricks. Nice control back by Kylie. Katrina from the back line able to find Ellie topside out to Cassandra here with a nice right-hander. Cups down with a nice cut attack, but not quite able to find the paint as the Bulldogs defense just a little too strong. Returned by Kylie, controlled by Taylor. Up against the net, and one. What a tipping battle. Able to come out in a big way. Kylie Taylor there up against the netting, doing what she does best, and that's get tallies on the board. 10-12. Good service by Emily. Katrina. Ellie with a tip, comes up and a cross pass, the hand. And she's going to get her hand caught in the cookie jar. Kylie Taylor going to be touching the netting on that violation. The Panthers pick up point number 13, taking the lead 3. Good right-handed service by Ellie Hendricks, and that one just finds its way down to the crease on its own. Service ace for the Slippery Rock Panthers, namely Ellie Hendricks there, number 0 in the blue. 14-10, Panthers lead by 4 here in game 2. Good right-handed service by Ellie. Skips across. Kylie not able to get underneath that one in time. Disturbs that ball just enough to make it not readable. 15-10. Panthers lead by 5. Good service up and across. Brittany able to find his way over to MLI. Topside. McKenna here with a nice sidearm getting this one to the Panthers. Paint from the back line. Ellie. Katrina. Topside to Cassandra. Right-handed attack comes over. Nice control by Brittany. MLI. Finalized by Evangeline. Taylor able to find Katrina. Looking to set this one down the near side. Toth here with a nice right-hander. Scoring! No? Scoring? Yes, scoring. I wasn't sure. I took a shot in the dark. It was a 50-50 shot, whether that hit the ground first or second. And I guess the referee agreed with me. 16-10. 6 points the gap. Ellie there, shooting this one up and never goes off. Emily topside, out of bounds, and the gap grows. 17 for the Panthers, 10 for the Nebo Bulldogs. Ellie Hendricks there with a nice service, hits the netting, falls short, and that one comes out for the Bulldogs. 11 for the Bulldogs, 17 for the Panthers. Not to get confused with the Mount Nebo Bulldogs, as that's more local in Pennsylvania. Good service by Evangeline Thomas. Juliana Katrina down the near side. Cassandra here with a nice touch up and across the netting. Diving for that one. McKenna just shallow by mere centimeters. And if you're measuring in freedom units, that's about an inch. 7 points to gap. Panthers lead. Juliana Toth service controlled by Alkire. Front side. Emily down across the netting. It falls over to the Panthers side. Monica Katrina finishing it off in 2. Brittany, backside Alkire, finds Emily there over the shoulder to the Panthers side. Katrina set down the near side. Monica here with a nice attack up into the corner. Goes off of Evangeline and out of the ballpark. It falls. Panthers now at 19 with an 8-point gap. They look to extend this one even farther. Substitution called. Number 24, Sydney Nash to play the front line in spot of number 11, McKenna Gardner. Good service by Toth into the top corner. Kept alive by Alkire, finding its way back over to Emily to the Panthers side. Toth, Katrina, down to the far side. Cassandra here with a nice right-hander. Goes off the blocker. Brittany goes off. Number 24, Sydney Nash, and down off the near side. And that one goes out of bounds. 20-11. Panthers lead by 9. Substitution called. Number 2. Bailey Pendley coming onto the court for the first time this series, in spot of her on the bench, number 15, Summer Alkire. Juliana Toth there with a nice right-hander down between the uprights, goes off the shoulder of Evangeline. Kylie, Evangeline on her backside, not quite able to send that one across the netting, as that one had a handsome few to go. 21-11. Panthers 4 points away from closing out the series. Juliana Toth will serve it up for the Panthers. Good right-hander up and across, controlled beautifully by Emily, able to find his way into the hands of Nash, and then finalized by Brittany Toth. Katrina dumps this one off, diving effort from the back line. Evangeline able to find Emily off the near side to Ellie. Katrina, top side to Eisler. Nice shot, Brittany getting a side of her arm on that one. That was not Brittany, that's my bet. That was Bailey. I don't know what in my mind told me that was Brittany, but it wasn't, so just don't make fun of me. 22-11, nice serve by Toth. controlled by Emily. From the back line, Nash finds a pass from Nash finds its way into the hands of Pendley down the near side here with a nice right-hander to Pugh. Shot kept alive by Bailey. Brittany, top side, finished off by Nash to the Panther side. A little bit too much mustard on that one. That one falls out of bounds off the backside. 23-11 is the score. Panthers 2 points away from being undefeated coming out of the pool play. Juliana there with a nice service. Goes off Bailey, hits the wall, out of bounds. 1 point remains to be had for the girls in blue. And they'll be able to go to Wendy's after this. I'm excited for that. I'm part of the Slippery Rock crowd. I'm not sure if you noticed by the name of the channel, but I want to go to Wendy's. I'm hungry. That's where my excitement really comes from. Juliana Toth with a nice right-handed, kept alive by Evangeline down the near side. Kylie back into the frame. Brittany able to get this one across the netting. Cassandra Katrina up to the top side. Cassandra with a nice right-hander hits the netting, and that's a net violation for the Slippery Rock Panthers. The Bulldogs picking up point number 12 at the end of that play. And as long as Cassandra didn't roll her ankle, we're all spiffy, jiffy, as the kids say. I don't know if the kids have ever said that. I don't even think my age of kids have ever said that, but I like to think they have. Kylie here with a nice left-hander, topside, out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the series. 2-0 for the Panthers. Final score of game number 2, 25 for the Panthers, 12 for the Bulldogs. Good contest between the Nebo Crossing Academy's Bulldogs coming up from North Carolina, and then Slippery Rock Panthers from Slippery Rock. Good effort out there on the court. Game 1 was enthusiastic. I love to see it, and hopefully we'll see more of that in day 2. But thank you for tuning into the Slippery Rock Sports Network. I'm Gabriel Eisler. Hopefully we'll see you in the next one.